I was muted. Good afternoon and welcome to the Employ Baltimore show. I'm your host, Marvin McKinstry, workforce supervisor with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, a part of the almighty employer services team. We're the team that works with businesses directly to make sure that Baltimore residents get connected to opportunities. And we have an amazing show for you today. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my squad on right out the gate. We bringing the squad on because they gonna hang out with me a little bit for this monologue and participate in some of these questions and icebreakers that we got. That's right, y'all. It's a new format. Again, y'all know we want to keep it fresh. The first thing I need you to do is to get in the comments, like, love, share, put the hearts up, make the thing go crazy. Let's make it do what it do today. First person I'm gonna bring on the screen. I call him the youngest in charge. He's a young man genius, HBCU graduate, unashamed, and will definitely let you know that Coppin produced another champion. I'm talking about workforce wizard, I call him, and business service representative for our community job hubs, Mr. Justin Brown. Come on, Justin.
Oh man, bro! If I ever heard an intro, that was one, brother. I appreciate you, man. That was definitely worth $1 million, at least 800,000. But thank you.
My guy. And the day the
Marvin.
people gonna know why, because they gonna get to hear all the good stuff that you're doing. But before we go into any detail, the next person I want to bring on is our apprenticeship guru. He is my guy. He has run the full gamut and left his mark around some of the places in Baltimore that's doing the best workforce development work with all populations. Everything from reentry to young people to disabled people. This brother has the pedigree. I'm talking about the one and only Mr. Lewis Monk. What's up, good man?
Hey man, how are you? Just like Justin said, man, I feel great with that intro.
Look, I told y'all Steve Harvey ain't got nothing on me. Somebody gonna pay me a bunch of money to host the show or something one day.
What's going on, Mr. Marvin? I gotta say, you killing the game with those glasses too, man.
Oh, y'all know this one of my highlights. The next person I want to bring on here, she is the rose in our bush, man. She is another brilliant young woman that is really just a blessing for me to work with. She's a sponge. She absorbs everything and she produces. Is one of the things I love about her hustle and her energy. I'm talking about I guess she's not attached to a center, so I guess I call her our utility person as a BSR. The one and only Miss Cortez Cannon. Miss Cannon, how you doing? You muted, but you look amazing. We can't hear nothing you say, but you look amazing.
Hey guys, how is everyone?
What's up, Cortez? Hey.
Excited to be here, Miss Cannon.
Yes, I'm very excited. And I had a really amazing intro like everybody else, so I'm more excited.
All right,
These
and listen,
intros are worth $1 million, I swear.
For last because he is the guru, one of the guys that I take my hat off to and tip my hat to when it comes down to this workforce development game. His name speaks multitudes as a person that's done amazing work putting, I would say, dare to say now, tens of thousands, maybe even more people to work in the city of Baltimore. He is the one and only Mr. Bill Cons. Bill, what's good, man?
You know, the Royal Rumble is on Sunday. I'm like ready to get in the ring, man. Let's go. I'm gonna put a
on somebody. Yes, sir. So y'all, we gonna kick it off. We gonna kick it off like this, right? Y'all know, I got my man. Y'all see, I got my man up. I had to pull him up because Bill disrespected the whole conversation before we got started. He's gonna ask, who are we rooting for? So I need y'all in the comments. This is interactive. I'm showing 10 people on my screen, and I need y'all in the comments. They said, who are we rooting for now that the Ravens are home? I'm rooting for good football games because I wouldn't dare disrespect my Ravens and root for nobody else. Who you rooting for, Justin? Y'all, my mother in the background talking about that's right.
Pass up on that question.
Justin say he gonna pass. Brother. He must be selling out Baltimore.
Man,
Lewis, who you rooting for, brother?
Crickets.
Crickets.
Oh my God!
I told you go to commercial.
We got a couple Benedict Arnold's on here with us, y'all. Miss Cannon, who you rooting for?
I'm with good football and good food.
Good football and good food. That's right. Because the only team I ever root for is home. And Bill, you posed the question: who you rooting for, man?
anybody but the Chiefs and the Bengals. Okay, that's I'm okay. I'm okay if the 49ers or Rams win. I'm good with that.
All right, so I need y'all in the comments. The Ravens are home. Who y'all rooting for? Get in the comments. Put it up in there. I say I'm not rooting for nobody because my team home. I just want good football games. All right.
Forget
so
about
the next
it.
thing I want the temperature, y'all. Did y'all feel the bird this morning? Did y'all have to? I had to go outside.
It was cold.
I had to take
The
my
hawk
son
was
to
on my
school.
neck.
Like I do every morning, and it was like 11 degrees this morning. Like this cold is disrespectful.
Very.
All right, I'm gonna just call it what it is. This cold is disrespectful,
Ridiculous.
man. What y'all think about these temperatures?
The cold was on Gucci Man.
You see the hat?
Yeah.
It was cold.
Yeah,
I had to break the hat out because I'm going bald. My head's getting cold. Really, that's the first thing I noticed as soon as I was walking the dog this morning.
Bill, did you said you're going bald?
Well, yes, I am. All right, well, I am.
No, Bill, you like me. You gone bald.
Hold on, I got a little.
You just still fighting. I went on and did like they said in that movie. What was that Disney movie? Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. All right, y'all. CIAA coming to Baltimore, which is exciting times for the city of Baltimore because these things have a tendency to drive a lot of revenue and new opportunities. The hotels are already hitting our division up. February the 21st through the 26th, CIAA gonna be here, man. What mode you putting yourself in, knowing that all those hospitality and other opportunities are gonna be there? What mode you putting yourself in as a person that loves to help people get employed?
I'm on work mode. I want to be able to support people, help them identify any barriers that they may have, so we can get rid of them. But I'm ready. I'm glad that we have more opportunities, so that allows us to be more proactive about what we already do.
Come on, y'all. Somebody hashtag that for me. Work mode. What mode you in, Justin? Come on, talk to me, brother.
I apologize. Can you rephrase the question and repeat it, please?
Oh my goodness. He makes this seem like we in court and he on the bench. I said,
I just want to make sure I respond correctly.
And we knowing that there's a lot of opportunities that are going to be coming, and we're the people that love to assist people to get an employment. What mode are you putting yourself in, knowing that that's coming? Cortez said work mode. What mode you got for me?
I got to be frankly honest because when I'm not, helping people get jobs, I'm actually exercising my entrepreneurial ventures. So I like to position myself to be at all the live parties that are happening so I can just be a resource via 360 video booth. Maximize your moment. Thank you.
So somebody hashtag party mode. He gonna be in party mode.
I'm just trying to be on the scene.
Hashtag turn up mode. Hey, what mode you gonna put
360 video booth. Thank you.
So I appreciate Justin. Give me a call when you go to those parties, man.
Yes, sir.
I was saying, go hard because this is a great opportunity for people to get employed, and especially with the apprenticeship program. So my mode is definitely go hard. My objective is to get everybody who wants a job in Baltimore City a job. So let's get it.
Let's do it. So y'all got it. I need y'all in the comments. Hashtag go hard mode. Come on, I need some audience participation. Get in the comments. Hashtag go hard mode. If you haven't already, make sure you share this broadcast. I'm doing it right now as we speak because we're going to be talking about some really, really good jobs today. And last but certainly not least, I got to go to the guru. With the CIAA coming, man, what mode are you putting yourself in to make it happen for people?
Ready to rock.
Rock mode.
We got so many cool things coming up in the month of February. I cannot wait. Been speaking to employers the past couple of weeks. We've got some fantastic opportunities coming. So ready to go.
Yes, sir.
So somebody get in there and hashtag ready to rock mode for me. Ready to rock, ready to roll, ready to get it done. All right, y'all. One last thing. I don't think this is going to settle a debate. I think it's actually going to start a debate.
Uh-oh.
But I need y'all to answer the question for me today. No. Who has the best crab cake in the Baltimore area?
I go first.
First of all, hold up. Time out. This is going to let me know if you know anything about a good crab cake. Because I'm going to let y'all know off
now.
the muscle. This time I'm not going to go last. I'm going to let y'all know off the muscle. I'm going with
Yes,
Coco.
sir.
I'm going with Coco's all
Coco.
day. That's right. So, and I need our audience to chime in, get in the comments who has the best crab cake in Baltimore, in the Baltimore area. We ain't going to leave the county folk
Yikes.
out.
Okay.
All right, good. I'm glad you said that. So my first answer is the Olive Branch on Ricestown Road. I don't know if y'all know about that. It's a hidden gem. Okay, that's
I
number
remember
one.
that.
And number
I ain't know
two,
they were still good. I ain't been there in a while.
yeah, they still good. And also the Windsor Inn has the best
Okay.
crab cakes. They did a total facelift to the whole establishment. It looks great in there. The Windsor Inn,
Okay.
the Olive Branch. Thank you.
Okay. The Winds are definitely gonna get some votes all day, every day. What you got, Lewis? Best crab cake in the area.
So I'm a transplant to Baltimore, so I don't really feel comfortable yet telling you who I think has the best crab cake because I feel like if I said Red Lobster, y'all would run me out of the
Security.
We
building.
would definitely run you out of. You get one thing for Red Lobster. That's cheddar biscuits. Everything else is trash.
You had one job.
One
And
thing, cheddar biscuits.
I
That's
feel
it.
like if I said Moe's, then that's probably not fair either.
Well, I
So
don't know. Catania like Moe's, so
okay,
I like G&M's. I just said the best. Who the best? Miss Samantha Hart in our comment section says she got the best crab cake in Baltimore. Since
Okay.
you gonna have my brother, that's my brother, y'all. Tavon
That sounds
Curley.
good.
He said G&M's. He with Catania. Who you got, Cortez?
I'm gonna go
Best
G and
crab
M
cake in the
too.
DMV, huh? I mean in the Baltimore area.
I'm gonna go G and M too.
G&M, okay. G&M ain't nobody said Coco's but me. G&M is starting to take a little lead, y'all. Come on, we need y'all in the
Come on
comment
now.
section. And last but certainly not least, Bill the Guru,
This whole
best
thing's
crab
rigged.
cake in the Baltimore area.
So if we're going Baltimore City, I mean I like G&M, but Baltimore City, I got a little spot called LP Steamers.
Oh yeah, over in Locust Point. Absolutely.
On Ford Avenue in Locust Point, family-owned place. Man, their steamed crabs, crab cakes, crab soup.
They
Off
got this
the
thing
chain.
called the
Sheesh.
Admiral's Feast for
Yeah,
$65.
yeah.
Look, this is what I want to do. Go down there and let's see who can finish the Admiral's Feast. It's so much food.
Yeah.
Man, it is so much food. But yeah, great place. LP Steamers, y'all, local brand, been around forever, still family owned and operated.
Yeah.
Put your choices for the best crab cake in Baltimore in the comments section. All right, y'all, I'm gonna drop my team from the screen and we're gonna get to our first business, and then they're gonna come back and talk about some amazing opportunities and upcoming events. I'm excited about this interview today. We ourselves have recently been doing some great work that's directed towards women, and minority-owned businesses. Woo, that got tied up all in my mouth. Women and minority-owned businesses, and I get today to sit down to talk to somebody that's doing amazing things in Baltimore, and those amazing things are translating into opportunities for people in the city of Baltimore. So first and foremost, before we even get on the screen, we continuing to pray for her growth, because the more she grows, the more people gets help. I'm talking about the proprietor to the D&V Comfort Care, Miss Lavetta Houston. Thank you so much for being with us today to share these opportunities that you had.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Miss Houston, I was ultra excited when I found out that you weren't just some staff person, but that you're the owner, the proprietor, the guru, the operator, the head honcho. You know what I mean? All of that stuff. I get excited when I see us doing stuff, right? And
Definitely.
you are definitely doing some amazing things here in the area. Won't you tell the people about you, your business, how you came to this point, and some of the great services that you're providing before we even start talking about the positions?
Well, so I started my business. Well, I've been trying to start it since 2017. I finally was able to get the process going. Started this business with $3,200, an accident check. And since then, it's just been growing. It took off so fast. I didn't think that I would be where I am today. I have almost 3,200 staff, and it's a pleasure to be able to help not only Alcon but all races, but I'm definitely am proud of myself that I am in a position to be able to help others like me, especially not underpaying them. I pride myself on the pay that I'm able to pay all of my staff. I wish I could get more of the Baltimore City residents to come on board with me. I've been putting it out there. I have quite a few, but would love more. I mean, we're working hard. I have a wonderful team in here, and we try to fill at least 100 shifts a day, if more.
Wow, Miss Houston, you definitely talking to the right people because we are going to make sure that we get Baltimore connected to you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the services that you're providing?
So I have a healthcare staffing agency and a home healthcare agency. We're in the process of starting a non-medical agency for most of the fellas. I mean, we have some men that's on our team, but a lot of men not in healthcare. But we staff facilities, private home care, sitting positions. Our positions start at between 25 to 70 an hour. I mean,
Wow.
I'm here trying to at least put our people in a position to be able to make money that they have never been able to see. I mean, coming straight out of school, out of CNA, GNA school, we have CNA, GNA starting off at $25 an hour. So I'm grateful that we are in this position. But
All
we
right, stop the press.
definitely
Stop the press. Stop the press. Yeah. Now you gotta work with me because certain things get said, and I just have to stop everything and make sure the people. We gonna call that holler if you hear me. Y'all put something in the comments if you heard her say that at a minimum, even a CNA, GNA coming out of school is gonna get $25 an hour.
25 an hour
At a minimum.
at a
Now we
minimum.
trying to fight to push businesses to $15 an hour. At a minimum, I need y'all to like the comments up with some hearts, some thumbs up, all of that sort of thing. Look, y'all, $25 an hour. She said she was trying to be fair. That's way above fair. All right, Miss Houston, you got it back. I'm sorry.
I mean, they're doing the work. A lot of my facilities, they ask, how are you able to have so many staff? Because I pay them for what they're worth. I mean, they're dealing with not only patient care, but they have to deal with the families. They deal with other staff members. It's a lot that come along with starting out at I'm not going to say the bottom, but starting out as a
Entry
CNA,
level.
GNA, you're coming in and you're pulling your back. You're doing so much things and you don't get the recognition for it. So I prided myself on making sure that my staff is not going to be underpaid, even if they are going into a facility and feeling overworked. The pay is going to try to equal out, balance out what I would believe to be, I can't even find the words for it, just to be in a better position, especially because a lot of these companies do not offer um, full-time benefits. And if something happened to them, if they get COVID in there, you don't have that extra cushion like you did before when it first started.
Yeah.
So I just want my staff to be able to feel, a little bit more appreciated when it comes to their pay.
That's
Especially they have to
awesome.
come with the work ethic, though. I'm
Yeah,
not
because
just
that was going to be my next question. Because when you offering $25 an hour as your minimum wage, who is a great candidate for this position? If you could literally prototype your candidate or the person that's going to come to work for you, what would that person look like? And I need y'all chimed in, tuned in, and listening right now because she's going to tell you who you need to be in order to be able to get that bread.
hardworking and dedicated, compassionate, understanding. Patience is always key. Definitely dealing with the healthcare field. You cannot go into this just thinking about your dollar. You definitely have to have the passion for this because it's people that's in these homes or in these facilities that have had everyday lives just like us. They were able and willing to go out, work hard, and something is hindering them from continuing it, whether it is their old age or a disability that has hindered them from being able to be mobile now. So, a lot of my staff, I tell them, you can't go into this thinking about your pocketbook or your wallet. You have to go into this with your heart. Your pocketbook and your wallet will follow, as long as you're able to bring to the table what is expected. I'm going to try to keep you working. And I also advocate, if my nurses or aides are having issues with the facilities, I get on the phone and I advocate for them, as long as it's something that is uh, in reality of what they're stating. If it's an issue with another staff member, I try to advocate to resolve the issues. Yeah, I mean, they have to come with compassion. They have to be dedicated and patient. Patience is key. Patience is definitely key.
I know you said you had both medical staff and aides. What would be the qualifications for your or the difference in qualifications one to the other?
For home health care, I'm not understanding. Say it again.
Is there any certifications required?
Yes. So you have to have your CNA, GNA to start out if you're going into a facility. You have to have CNA, GNA. You have to be COVID vaccinated. A lot of my staff gets upset that's not COVID vaccine. Sorry, excuse me. That's one of my partners, Dan. Um, but yeah, you have to have your vaccination. You have to have your CNA, GNA to start out in facilities. I also teach CPR and first aid, so you can come with your CPR and first aid. If not, I'll teach you the class, the course. With LPNs, you have to have your license. Of course, you have to be licensed, or RN, you have to be licensed.
That's awesome stuff, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Do you guys have any positions that don't require any certification?
Home health aides. So you don't have to be licensed for a home health aide, but you do have to have your CPR and first aid. Um, that's a quick test. That's not like, having to go to school or take an exam for. But yeah, for home health aides. But home health aides do not start at 25. Home health aides start out between 14 up to 30. It all depends on if it's private pay.
Y'all hear that? She's still in the ballpark, even with the position that don't require certification, y'all. All right. Bill just asked the question that you did answer for us a little earlier. He asked in the private chat, do you take CNA, GNAs right out of school? And the answer to that was yes.
Yes, I do.
Take them right out of school, get them right, get them on the road out there doing the job.
And also offer them training in office. If they need extra training and they're unsure of how, we have Hoyer lifts, we practice with each other. If they have any type of question that will possibly hinder them from being able to perform the job, we try to give them hands-on training so they can go in and be their best. We pride ourselves on sending in good nurses and good care providers to these facilities. So yeah, come on.
I know it. I've known traditionally that the medical field has had kind of an emphasis on pre-employment drug screening and background checks. Where do those things find themselves in the candidates that you're looking to recruit now?
So we do in-house drug screening. We do background checks as soon as you come on, as long as you don't have any assault charges, felonies, hard felonies, something that can't be explained. If you have something on your record, please let us know. Don't wait until we done ran your background check and then you're at a point that we have to stop. Just be upfront and forward. Maybe it's something that we can work around. Maybe we can send a letter to of the board to explain, like, hey, this person has X, Y, and Z. Is it still okay, allowed for them to enter into the facilities? Just
all right, Miss Houston, I gotta stop you again. So not only, which is uncommon for the medical field, are you guys background friendly to a degree, but you are also advocating for fairness for people who may have had some sort of encounter, interaction with the justice system, even up into the board of nursing.
Yes, of course.
Oh my
I
goodness,
mean,
man.
everybody
Y'all
deserves
my
a
employer.
chance.
Y'all are my employer of the month.
They deserve a chance.
Oh my goodness.
People change.
Y'all are easily my employer of the month. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all, after 20 plus years in this field of workforce development, you find out a lot of things about people in different industries. And while we are seeing the corner turn, a lot of businesses turn the corner with things like background checks and drug screening. The medical industry has been one of the toughest to turn because you work in spaces that you have access to people's personal stuff. You got access to drugs if they're taking them. You got, you know, to find out that we are now seeing a business pioneering not only in giving second chances to people, but also doing the work of advocacy so that you can maintain your certifications. Miss Houston, this is a ministry and this a calling that you guys have with D&V Comfort Care. And wrapping this thing up, we want everybody, because y'all know me, I ain't giving away nothing free. Nothing at all. Y'all got to come see the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, and we about to put it up on the screen. If you're interested in these opportunities that we talked about with D&V Comfort Care, you need to email your resume to Miss C. Lester at oedworks.com. All right, Miss C. Lester at oedworks.com. And you're going to see something else coming out even from me because of my huge following. I'm going to put it up on my page personally that you can get in contact with Miss C. Lester at oedworks.com so that we can make sure we get your resume to DMV and to Miss Lavetta Houston so that we can get some people employed. Let's just to recap some of the things that she said. They want you to be hardworking, dedicated, patient, compassionate, kind, right? The fact that that's their priority says they're the people that I could trust with my own grandmother, and everybody in the world know my grandmother is my heart, right? So you going into purpose-driven work, CNAs, CNA, GNA on the medical side, LPN all the way up to RNs, right? Then they require that you be COVID vaccinated. The CNA, GNA is a requirement to go in facilities. They require that you be COVID vaccinated, CPR first aid, of course, but you can get that training and other trainings with them. The minimum wage for certified folks, which is CNA, GNA, and above, is $25 an hour. The minimum wage for our home health aid folks that don't require license is $14 to $30 an hour. Okay? In-house drug screening, and I'm just flabbergasted by this second chance opportunities that you're offering and even advocating with the Board of Nursing and others to give people a second chance. Miss Houston, I want to thank you for being with us today. Again, people can contact Miss C. Lester at OED Works to get these opportunities, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to just give us a final thought.
One last thing to Miss Mason. I see that she asked, what if she let her CNA go? If it has been within the time frame from what Governor Hogan allowed, give me a call. I may be able to help and advocate to get your license back renewed. You have until tomorrow to send a letter into the Board of Nursing. So reach out.
All right, Miss Mason. So I need you to hit up C. Lester at oedworks.com so Katanya can get up with you, Miss Mason, and we can get you to Miss Houston and get all of this stuff. Listen, y'all, I appreciate businesses in Baltimore who are not only committed to Baltimore. She says she wants more Baltimore City residents, but committed to not just helping the people that she get paid to help, but helping the people that she is paying. Miss Houston, you're a gem. Your organization is a gem to our city. We need more like you, and I thank you for joining the Employ Baltimore show today.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good afternoon. All right. Listen, y'all, that kicked it off right. That kicked it off right, man. My spirit is on 1,000. I listen. I and you are like 100% of the people in the population. Dr. Andre Bunley would say if he was here with us right now. Imperfect. We made some mistakes. We need a second chance. We need another opportunity. We need another go at it. We need somebody to trust us, love us enough to give us that. So D&V Home Care is on my list of top-notch employers because of the great work that they're doing, breaking out of what have been typical, stereotypical kind of ways of being, even for the medical field, and breaking into new ground with offering second chance opportunities. We advocating for economic justice here in the Mayor's Office of Employment Development all day long, and they are one of those businesses that's taken upon themselves to make sure that they're leading the way with fair wages. Miss Lavetta Houston, thank you again. I hope I get to see you soon, meet you soon. I'm excited about D&V. All right, y'all. I got my crew that I'm about to bring back on because we got some things that we're shaking and moving, and an opportunity for engagement with employment opportunities that's coming up very soon on Monday. So the producer said I ain't got time to give y'all another Steve Harvey-esque introduction, but y'all back with me. And listen, y'all know how I even operate when we not on the camera. It's all about the superstars that I have the privilege to be able to supervise. So I'm gonna turn it over to you guys, and I want y'all to start talking to me about these things that y'all got going on.
Yes, well, actually, I am super excited that this coming Monday, Monday, January 31st, the team and I, including Cortez, Wayne Dansbury, as well as Bill Carnes, Dollar Bill, y'all, we are hosting a job club, a virtual job club, and it's going to be a minimum of 4 employers that will be present doing on-the-spot interviews. I mean, where else can you get that? Where else could you click a button on your phone, talk to an employer, and leave with a bag of money? I think that is absolutely phenomenal that we are just putting together opportunities for the city of Baltimore, including the community job hubs, such as My Brother's Keeper and, of course, Bond Secure Community Works, as well as Gecko. But yeah, it's all hands on deck. If you know somebody that needs a job, please, send them our way, and we'll be happy to have them this upcoming Monday for our job club. You feel me?
Tell me a little job club, Justin. Is this going to be an engagement event? Employers, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. So we're actually giving this job club thing an entire facelift. I'm trying to break this thing down to 3 steps. Step 1, attend job club. Step 2, interview. Step 3, you're hired. So what does that mean? That means that we are working with employers who already have the understanding that whoever they are interviewing, whoever is attended for the job club for step 1, they are positioned and ready to do an interview the following week. It's already a block of time set aside for that. So that, we want to make sure that we're getting these job seekers lined up with opportunities. So it'll be a combination of 4 employers attending this upcoming Monday. And then we'll also share other opportunities of job openings via PowerPoint. And either way, you walk away with something. Hopefully you walk away with a bag of money. We want you to walk away with a bag of money, okay? So that's the plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. So Bill, I know that you have done a lot of great work. This job club is one of the concepts that was birthed out of your many years of experience here in the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. Talk to us about this job club that's coming up on. I heard Justin say that there's been a facelift because this time not only are there employment opportunities, but we got my man Lewis Monk because it's going to be apprenticeship opportunities available too.
I'm going to turn it over to Lewis before I get into the other stuff because we're going to bring something for everybody. If you've got background issues, we've got jobs for you. If you can't get to a job because you're taking public transportation, we got you there too. If you're looking to get into a new field and get into training, we're going to talk about that. We're trying to cover everybody. If you just want to get interviewed on the spot, we got you. So Lewis, talk a little bit about the apprenticeships because I'm kind of excited about that.
Me too.
All right. Thanks, guys. So what are apprenticeships, right? Baltimore City's apprenticeships are earn and learn. So basically what that means is while you're learning a new trade, you're getting paid for it. That's the bottom line. So like I said before, our mission is to get everybody in Baltimore City that wants a job, is try to help them to get a job. Now with the apprenticeships, it can vary in length depending on the program or the requirements of the job. And the thing I like about the apprenticeships, again, is like you're learning a trade, right? So with our apprenticeship program, the company will get up to $2,500. They might get more depending on certain situations, but at least up to $25 per employee, right? And they have to guarantee you a job when they're finished, and they're going to give you training and things of that nature. So it's really just a great program. And the benefits of the apprenticeship program is to help fulfill future workforce demands, right? Drive the workforce development and create economic opportunities. This is for the employer. Connect employers with diverse talent and skills to fuel innovation. And like I said before, you're going to get up to $2,500 per employee. Now, the benefit for the apprentice is, again, earn while you learn valuable skills, receive personalized instructions from industry experts, right? So what that means is if you have an apprenticeship with the company, they're going to teach you how they're going to teach you. So now you learn from an expert in the field. So it's one-on-one training pretty much, so that's a good thing too. So you can learn a trade and build a high quality career pathway. And then, once you have a career, it's way different than a job, right? So once you have a career, again, and I always say this could set your family up for generations to come. So our apprenticeship program is just getting kicked off now. It's fresh off the presses, and we're rocking and rolling. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I got right now.
Lewis, one of the myths that I like to dispel about apprenticeship is people hear apprenticeship and they instantly think young people. But I tell people all the time, if you're that person that's been laboring hard in, say, for instance, the warehousing field, and you been around $15 to $16, $17 an hour for the last 8 to 9 years, apprenticeship may be for you because it gives you a skill. It gives you some training and a progressive wage scale.
Right.
Talk to my people who are in, and I don't like this term, but it is what it is, the quote unquote dead end job, about how apprenticeship can help them and not just young people.
So let's just think about it like this. You have a job working in a warehouse, right? And that's it. No, you're making let's say $20 an hour, right? You could potentially have a job with an apprentice making $20 an hour while you're learning a trade. So with your warehouse job, if you decide not to go to work Monday, they're going to have somebody to fill your position immediately, right? Probably Monday afternoon. But if you have a trade under your belt, you're always going to be marketable, right? So I think like you said, I hate to say it like this, but anybody could probably do a warehouse job. But if you have a trade, carpentry, plumbing, healthcare, IT, these are type of trades that you're making yourself that much more marketable. So, and I don't want you to think as old people or young people, anybody can start an apprenticeship.
All right, Bill, now I'm going to slide it back down to you. And I ain't even going to prompt you. I'm going to just let you have it. Go.
I want to talk to someone. I met with an employer yesterday, and they were talking about diesel mechanics.
Right.
And that's one of the things that they have for apprenticeships. Man, she was talking about $35, $40, $45 an hour. My head was spinning. I was like, oh my gosh, we got to get people for that, because there's such a lack of mechanics, in the area. So that's, again, the apprenticeship's really something exciting. Now, as far as the employers that we're going to be bringing on Monday, I'm kind of psyched about that too, because I think between the four of them, we've got like over 100 positions. Reef Industries does pop-up kitchen work. They signed a contract with all the local Wendy's, but what you're going to be doing is working for Reef, making gourmet burgers, Bobby Flay burgers. Guy Fieri is I've been that's the guy on the Diners Divers Dives and Diners show, and they're a international company. They're hiring. We were looking for 45 cooks. We need 60 cooks, and they're all on the bus line at $18 to $19 to $22 an hour, depending upon your experience. Great money. You'll be working pretty much for yourself. If you ever want to do your own little kitchen, that's what you're going to be doing. They send drivers picking it up. I have another company that's looking for assisted living folks. We have a company that's looking for 30 to 40 cleaners. We have maximum day services looking for van drivers. The cool thing with a lot of these companies that we're bringing on, the background friendly. because, you know, if anybody knows me, that's my thing. That's my passion. That's always going to be my passion. I want folks to get second chances, and we've got countless jobs that are going to give folks. I just want people to show up and work. So I'm really psyched about this, because you're right, Marvin. Job Club's something that I've done for like over 10 years. And, you know, people get excited when they get in front of an employer and the employer actually has something for them. And that's what we're trying to do. We're making that connection. Justin put it in the best bags of money. That's what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to get people employed. So I'm psyched. Can't wait for this new format.
Cortez, I want to slide over to you right now, because I want you to tell the people how they get connected, the great work that you've done putting together the publications, the flyers, and we got a bit.ly link up on the screen, but tell people how they get connected to this opportunity.
Okay, so for you guys to get connected to the marvelous opportunities that you have, you guys will have to connect yourself and align yourself with one of the BSR.
He want a job too.
Yes, coworker quiet. With one of the BSRs. So we will be sure to put our contact information up on the screen. You guys, well, when we open, you guys can stop by one of our marvelous centers, but please make sure that when you pay attention to our flyers that are circulating, you scan those QR codes. So what those QR codes allow you to do is it allows you to register for the events. It has our contact information on there, and that's how we follow up with you, and we will send out email blasts every week, every day, of all of the updates and events that we have that are upcoming. So just please make sure you are following all of our social media platforms. When you see those marvelous flyers, scan those QR codes and click on those links. And we do put a lot of effort into the advertisements that we make, because we want to make sure that we are attracting people who are willing and ready to work, so that we can assist them the best way that we can.
See, y'all think that that's a baby. It's not. That's a work from home alarm. Y'all ain't never seen that before. We just switched it up. That's the new Alexa baby version. Alexa, let me know when it's time to get off the show. Man, I want to thank y'all for joining us. I'm so excited about this event. Monday, y'all. Monday. Listen, check all of our personal social media. Mine, Marvin McKinstry Jr. Check the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. Check the Instagram under Urban Theologian. I always tag the Baltimore Jobs page in it, so that it can get to everybody. Y'all heard. Great employers, a variety of employers. Bill, what's the actual number of employers that we expected?
We're going to have 4 on site interviewing, and then we're going to talk about 3 other opportunities. So we're going to talk about 7. We'll have 7 total employment opportunities.
So there's a total of 7 opportunities, 4 actually happening live while you're on the virtual event, y'all. I need y'all to hear this. You're going to show up ready to interview for at least 4 of the businesses, and then there's 3 more. Is Holly Poultry included in that?
Absolutely. We have Holly Poultry.
Yeah, because the interview
edible arrangements.
The interview date for them is Thursday. I just got confirmation today. $15 an hour. Interview for that's just for the entry level position. They got drivers, they got everything. Y'all listen, you want to make sure that January the 31st, you are preparing yourself to walk into February like it's a new year by showing up at this event and getting yourself at a minimum. Watch this, at a minimum, you're going to leave this event with an interview. At a minimum.
Yes.
Some people are going to actually leave with offers to new opportunities. So I need you to make sure that you're hitting up the bit.ly that's on here, that you're checking all of our social media out. That's the Baltimore Mayor's Office of Employment Development on Facebook. And we got Yo West Side on Facebook, Yo West Side on Instagram. Look, just check them all, because I can't remember them all. And again, I want y'all to put some hearts and some thumbs up on the screen for my fabulous and wonderful teammates that came on here today to talk about these opportunities. We got the youngest in charge, Mr. Justin Brown. We got the apprenticeship guru, Mr. Lewis Monk. We got the rose in our bushy thorn. She's the one flower that we got budding in here, the hard working and go hard hustler herself, Miss Cortez Cannon. And then we have the guru of all things workforce development and job placement, Mr. Bill Collins. Let me say it publicly, y'all. I could not have a better squad of folks to work with. As always, before we check out and log off, I got to thank the dopest producer in the game. I'm talking about Miss Katanya Lester behind the scenes, always making the magic happening. You just see placards moving and people coming in, coming out, and all that sort of thing. She does everything, y'all. She books the show. She does it all. I just sit down and do what I do best, run my mouth. So, Katanya, we thank you. I want to see some more people in the comments. What's your favorite crab cake? Tune in next week because we're going to have some more people poll questions. We're going to have some more updates and Baltimore information. And I want you to be here more than any other reason because we're always going to have some more dope opportunities for you. We here at the Mayor's Office of Employment Development are looking for you if you're looking for or trying to make a career move. We're looking for you because we have opportunities going to bed. With our focus being on economic justice, we have set our intentions on building a workforce development system that actually works. Stay tuned into the Employ Baltimore show. When we reopen, come into the centers. More than anything, connect with these amazing people that you're seeing on the screen. That is the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. It's the people that do the work. Make sure you get connected and stay connected. Until then, I love you, Baltimore. I'll see you soon.